Hello everyone, it's James here. Let's start with the dollar index. Now, it's dollars moving up, still stuck between these moving averages and not making much progress higher. I'm assuming that we may have to fill the gap later on, so watch out for this one. If the dollar moves up by 100 or 150 pips, watch for the other majors to move down. This is the natural gas continuous price of Pepperstone, and if you've been following me on X and in yesterday's video, you'll know that I'm fully hedged. Seeing as we didn't even get up to 271 and sort of challenged that level and failed at the 50-period moving average and moving down sharply, we should expect further downside. I'm going to try and remove the short side of the hedge around $2.50 down towards $2.20, anywhere in that region, and at that point I'll take profit on the shorts and shore up the longs and go back long again, adding to the existing long position. WTI crude oil, pointed out in yesterday's video, allow for an attempt to close this gap between around $98.80 and $101. It's also where the center line of the channel is, and I expect we may have to retest that and even allow for a move right back up to the top of the channel, and if we got there post haste, that would be at $114. If we move much above $101, I'll hedge my short position and look to resell at the top of the channel. I'm still short on the NASDAQ and the S&P, and I'm looking for a move down to the trend line, the top of the green block, or the 20-period moving average down here, where the 38% Fibonacci retracement is. At that point, or wherever it turns around, it might just be the top of the trend line, considering we've got the FOMC tomorrow, and although we're not probably going to get any rate cuts, we might just get surprised. In fact, any super hawkish surprise could drive this down further. So allow for a dip down to the top of the green zone at about 25,300. That's the previous all-time high, or the neckline of this horned beast, or even down to the 38% retracement and the 20-period moving average. Looking at Bitcoin, and the same applies to Ethereum, XRP, and Solana, the main trades that I've got on, we have rejected at the top of the bear flag, but in sense of my bullish overall thesis, I don't think we're going to go down much. If you zoom into the 4-hour chart, you can see we've had this beautiful liquidity grab down below that ledge that I spoke about yesterday and that flat bottom, and into that little gap down there. Perhaps that's just a little liquidity grab before moving up. I do like the double tweezer bottom down here on the 4-hour chart. And then on gold and silver, I posted this on my X a couple of hours ago. We've broken down through the bear flag, and I've drawn the approach to the bear flag using this fractal, stuck it on the end here. Let's zoom in a little bit on the day chart here. You can see we've got a nice, beautiful break. In fact, in the last few hours, we've just broken down even further. A little bit of support here, but the fractal will take us down to my first target in this green blob. And it's also possible that we could get even lower. I don't think so, though. My general idea is that assets are on a boom, and that would include gold, silver, and copper, and especially copper, one of my favorites. I'm not going to pull that chart up right now for the sake of time. This is silver and a similar sort of idea to gold. There's my target at about $55, and I think we could probably get below that down to 50 and maybe 48 before a sharp bounce out. And that's it, folks. FOMC meeting tomorrow. I don't expect we'll get any rate cuts, but we might hear more from Jerome Powell. And the next time we have an FOMC meeting, probably Kevin Warsh will be in charge, and I think he's probably going to cut rates immediately. Have a great trading day. I'll see you tomorrow for a long form video. Don't forget to press the like, notify, and subscribe buttons on your way out.